Umenichanganya. Huwa mapasta wengi wanatuambia tufunze madhabahu. Na wewe chenye unaongea
watu wasivunje waikubali.
Kuna negative madhabahu, kuna positive. That's why nimekwambia when you acknowledge your ancestors, they will, all of them, kwanza the negativity will come first, then positivity wanakwanga wamefinywa. So it's upon you to choose. Kama alikuwa na uchawi anafanya vitu negative, please avoid those negativity. Call for the positive ones. Is when they will come. You acknowledge what you want. You only, if you have a key, you only open the room you want. If you open a room of negativity, the negativity will follow you. If you open the room of positivity, that's where it will follow. Yeah. So ukivunja madhabahu unavunja gani? Unaweza vunja positive madhabahu na ukose maarifa. Please, what I'm saying, what are your rules? Don't forget your parents, don't forget your grandfathers. If they are alive, don't forget them at all. Remember them. They are part of you. The worst witchcraft in this world is forgetting your mother, forgetting your father, ignoring your parents and grandparents. If they ignore you, you'll become an orphan in the spirit. Nothing will happen in your life. You will suffer. You will have money, but you do nothing. You have no peace. Money is not everything. Just peace of money is everything.
Hello guys, welcome to Marian TV. This is Marian and we are here with Kenya Finest, Kalwande TV and
Supreme TV.
Maneno magumu hayo kabisa.
Yes, I like words.
Hiyo ndio inafaa. So ukivunja madhabahu, vunja madhabahu iko negative. So acquire positive.
You know, like hizi ni negative, the positive side. Unajua kuna watu wamechanganyikiwa wako hapo, wanataka kufunja hayo madhabahu but they don't know the negative and the positive. How could they?
Wengine wanaenda wanavunja madhabahu inaua nyanya yao. Alafu nyanyaka kikufa kwa umejiua, atakusumbua, ile uchawi yote na transfer kwako. Wewe pia mjukuu wako atakuua. And you want to go for free. Because wewe nyanyako ndio wewe.
Define as this is the negative side and the positive side.
This world has choices. You choose what you want. It depends on the knowledge you get. Choose. You create awareness with yourself. You choose.
Can I ask you something? Let's say we have seen people, I'm a family, saying like my grandmother is a witch, my mother, my father. Unapata they go extra mile of doing something to change their mother, inaenda kuwaua. Unaona? I think that's what you mean.
Yeah.
So tuseme kama nimeenda somewhere, nimeambiwa go do this and that, nimemuua. Does it mean hiyo kitu itaniandama forever?
So umeua. Hapa point you should, thou shall not kill.
But I never knew it's something. Maybe I went somewhere and I was told like kufunja madhabahu. Ukitaka kufunja madhabahu na Mungu akubariki, do this and this. Mimi nimefunja madhabahu bila kujua, nimemuua mamangu.
Do you think if you are in good terms with your parents, can they kill you? When you give birth to a child, na umependa huyo mtoto, unaweza penda kuuiua?
No.
Why are you killing your parent? Ukiwa huko juu, useme for example, umepanda juu ya miti, unakata stem. Wewe uko juu unakata stem ya hii miti na panga. Umepanda juu huko, sasa unakata hapa chini. Utaanguka ama utasimama?
Utaanguka.
So that is how things happen. Utaanguka.
So in short, leo unaambia watu wasivunje generational curses ama unasema nini hapa live?
Generational curse has two ways. Kuna internal generational curse that people ignore to follow. So when you have a duty in your family to follow, try and find out what they were doing and follow that. But there's an external curse that's an intruder or an enemy planted in your family that you will never grow or you will never have anything good in your life in this family. Go and break that. But when the one, this thing almost, they happen the same. because zote zinafanana. Ukilenga kufanya duty ya bubuka yako ama mama yako, kama mama yako alikuwa anasaidia watu ama alikuwa na duty fulani, ukilenga ukaingia duty nyingine utasumbuliwa. Na hivyo ndio utapata kama kuna divorce inafanyika. Kwa hiyo unadhani mtu amekoroga? Hakuna. Ni ile cases ni ile duty, hata sio cases. Kuna duty yenye unafaa ufanye ndio zinakuandama, itakuzungusha kwa hii dunia, itakutoa upate hii kazi unaacha, ukipata hii unaacha na you have good qualification. Ukipata huyu msichana mzuri, upata huyu mwanaume mzuri unaacha, anakuacha. Sio mtu amekoroga pale. Ile familia yako ndio umekataa kufanyia dia duty. So the ancestors are angry. Or umewa neglect. You don't go back home. Try even once to go back home and visit them. Communicate with them because they exist in you. So if you don't take them back home, you think they will happy with you? They will not be happy with you. Acknowledge them. Remember them the way you remember Jesus Christ. The way you remember Mary. Mary and Jesus Christ, those are not your ancestors. Your mother, your father, your grandfather, those are the spirits that guides you. So if you acknowledge a foreign spirit and you refuse to acknowledge your own spirit, you will water somebody's plant and you fail to water your own plant. It shall never go with you. Peace. You'll never get a peace of mind. You will have everything in life.
You know, I fail to understand kidogo because we are told we are supposed to separate ourselves from the dead. Mtu akikuwa amekufa, amekufa. Hata Bible unasikia nasema there is no association between the living and the dead.
Should I go into that topic? Association between the dead and the living. Dead people who are living. Death, what is death? It's a transformation of new life. It is not evil, the way Christianity put it. This was to disconnect ourselves from the ancestors. So when they disconnect when they disconnect us, the Westerners, we won't have that power to know our own. So we start follow their own. That's why Western cultures is being followed and we refuse our own culture. When somebody died, let me start from the birth. Kuna hiyo connection. There's a world you live 9 months. So when your mother carry you 9 months, that is another world. You live the same like us. So for you not to see what happened in your mother's womb, they cut off the relationship, the cord. So inaitwa umbilical cord. The umbilical cord connects you with the stomach, with that world. So you transform yourself to the physical world. You live in this physical world. By the time you die, the cord is being cut off from the physical and the dead for you not to still live like you are in the physical but you are dead. But if like each generation they don't cut that cord, na ndio pia inawasumbua in spiritual marriages and spiritual husbands and whatever. People still come and sleep with their wives. You still have, do you know everybody has a wife, and unless you are a first comer. You have your mother, you have your wife when you are living in your past. So if that cord haikukatwa when you die, bado this wife or husband will still come to visit you when you reincarnate to the next life. He will still come, or she will still come and visit you. That's what happened. The strange people comes in our dreams and sleeps with us comfortably. And you'll never get an husband. You will never get somebody who stays in your life. So utakuwa mtu akikuja hivi anaboeka na wewe, mtu akikuja hivi anaboeka na wewe, lakini usiku unakuwa very satisfied. Ama ukiolewa unapata huyu mtu anakunyorosha hapa kando yako, na huyu mwanaume amekuwa hapa, unapotezwa, huyu mwanaume anapotezwa nguvu yake. So unasinga like, mom don't talk. Like how you don't function. Even if you try to gear iendi, gari ukijaribu kufinya iendi.
Mtu anaweza jua kule Unaweza jisikia ukiwa unalala na spiritual husband and spiritual wives? Utajisikia?
Hey, so you act normally.
Like we are on it.
Even hata mwenye kando yako anaona.
Anaona the signs I'm doing.
How the styles you are doing the more than your partner. And if your partner sees that,
How do
that's how
spiritual husbands and wives come into our lives?
they had already married us.
How?
We had lived. This life is not new to us. Like me, I had lived. I can remember my past life. Whatever I was doing when I was living. I know it's strange to those who don't understand. But I remember almost everything.
Can you tell us, if you don't mind? Because this thing of spiritual husbands and spiritual wives, so many people have been complaining, especially in Facebook, when I see like my spiritual husband, spiritual wife, even pastors, they do preach about them. Maybe if you don't mind, kindly share with us.
Maybe they have different knowledge on that in Christianity. But reincarnation, when reincarnation takes place and you don't cut the cord, in our culture, in our own Luo culture, when somebody's die, he resurrects on the third day.